lions and tigers, caribous of all colours. Welcome to Aussieverse, the channel where we happens when you go to the toilet. No, it's the channel where what do we do here? We do all kinds of stuff. But what you need to do is like, subscribe, comment. Please do it. Makes us feel good in the nipple region. Other regions, not just that. It's not exclusive to the nipples. Why did I bring up nipples? Who knows? Anyway, welcome to another installment of The Devil's Advocate. Of course, my name is Spedsy. Next to me is the man they call
OmniBeau.
Yeah, that's his name. What we do here on The Devil's Advocate, an unoriginal name, but it does say what we do. Right? That is, we pose a little something to the other person. That person has to argue for that thing, whether they agree or not, and try to convince the other person. Beau, as the guardian of the clock, can you please unleash it on the world?
Oh, I certainly can. Because when I unleash things, I want to make sure that we do them. That is incorrect. That is not the way we want to do that.
I feel like, as ramshackle as my intro was, I feel like I led into the whole time thing pretty.
Yeah, like, it's because we do okay, you want to peek behind the curtain, ladies and gentlemen? We actually record a few of these at once.
No, I took my jumper off, so it looks like a different time.
You're wearing the same shirt as the last one, bro.
Yeah, but I had a jumper on. I also tried to change the lights because, anyway.
The point is that I forget that I need to set up the same viewing thing every time. Anyway, let's get to it.
As Lord of the Time, he's done it already. All right. So now, last week on the show, I believe you posed to me quite a ridiculous question, if I do recall correctly.
I did.
So now, please, you do the honors, pose to me, and get ready to be wowed and convinced about something you should know.
My Spedsicle, my Spedzylicious, my Spedzicon, my Spedzorific. Why would being a superhero absolutely suck?
Wow. Well, for a lot of reasons. Firstly, what is the main premise of the X-Men? That's being different to everybody else. So I've got superpowers. Now I'm different than everybody else. When you're growing up, when you're a kid, all you want to do is fit in. And now you've got these powers. All right, so let's run through them. Flying. Flying quickly becomes like running. We all have the power of running. We choose not to do it because it's annoying. We get puffed. We wouldn't fly. If you could fly, you'd get sick of it. Invisible. In this day and age, what are you going to do? Look at chicks while they get dressed? Unacceptable. You can't be doing that. What else is there? Claws that come out of your hands? What are you going to use those for? Killing people? You can't do any of these things. Let's just, you've got knife toes. How does that come in handy? You are bulletproof. How often are you getting shot here in Australia? We don't have guns, bruh. What else? You can turn the color red. I do that when I argue about things I don't care about. And that's all I got for you. Thanks. I forgot to turn the loop thing off. See, we need to organize more things at the start. But
so it's going to take a few episodes, as I said, for us to work out the kinks in this show, because you didn't really talk about why it would suck to be a superhero. All you did was talk about superheroes' powers and how you don't need them, which is completely incorrect because everybody would love having these powers. That's the whole point. We read comics because we want to have those. Who doesn't want to fly? You'd get sick of it. Who doesn't want Wolverine hands? Yeah, okay. If it doesn't happen when you pick your nose or something, but still, that was a completely invalid argument, and I dub you Sir Loser.
So everybody wants knife toes. That's what this guy is trying to tell you. Also,
yes,
people read comics because they want superpowers. No, they read comics to escape the fact that they're going to die. We are all going to die. In 100 years, someone else will be living in your house. That's why we read
100
comics.
Years. That's pretty generous.
I'm a generous guy.
That's not what other people say about you. Oh, it's getting personal now.
All right. Now, this is a show that flies by the seam of its pants. Question, is it pants or the seat of its pants?
You kind of went a little quiet then. All I heard was the seat of the pants.
Yeah, well, ears up, mate. We've got work to do.
Oh.
All right. Now, Beau, you have 1 minute to argue this. With enough time to prepare, Batman can defeat anybody.
Oh, shit. Batman can defeat anybody because he is the absolute god of hand-to-hand combat. He is the god of detective work. He is the man that does not need any superpowers whatsoever, not even like Tony Stark where he has a superpowered suit. This guy, all he has to do to egg himself on is dress up like a bat, and he has all the powers that he needs. He wants to fight Superman, he'll fight Superman. He wants to fight Doomsday, he'll fight Doomsday. It doesn't matter who he goes against. It doesn't matter what the odds are against Batman. It doesn't matter how many Robins he kills. It doesn't matter how many people die around him. This guy will always succeed. He will always be the greatest thing that ever lived. And that is exactly why comic sales always reflect that, because Batman is not just Batman. He should be called Bat the Man, because that's exactly what he is. The richest, the coolest, the toughest, the roughest, the smartest. He's the EST of comics.
Nowhere in there would he could defeat either the Fonz or Jesus Christ.
I hated everything I just said.
Whoa! I love a good Batman story where he takes down someone like a Superman, or at least puts them on the ropes. You don't like said stories?
Look, I'm not going to lie. Everybody loves a Batman stories, right? You just can't help it. So yes, I do enjoy reading Batman. But when you really think about it, man, it's pretty ridiculous how he can just do anything at any time. He's like the Doctor Doom of ground level, not even ground level. He goes to space and fights freaking everything. Like he's insane. There's no beating him ever, you know. And there's the whole joke about prep time. You know, if Batman has enough prep time, he can do anything. And that's exactly how he's written. Sometimes he doesn't even need prep time. He's just like, oh no.
Why? Well, we lost Beau. Well, one point that he made there that I rally hard against is that everybody loves. What did he say? I don't know. Everybody loves a Batman story because of reasons. They love him because we're going to die. Remember that, kids. We're going to die. That's why we enjoy all these things to distract ourselves. Anyway, that got dark. Speaking of getting dark, let's darken the lights, shall we, and go home. Thank you for tuning in to this latest installment of something, whatever we call it, Aussieverse. Now, remember, Aussieverse is for life. It's also for you, the viewer. All right. Thanks for watching. Is there an outro? I hope not, because I don't know what to click. See ya. Thanks.